Gather around, children, and you will hear a tale of a long time ago in a land far away. The day, October 13th, 2025. Nicolas Maduro was sleeping soundly in his Miraflores bedroom. Iran's Ayatollah Khamenei enjoyed a working breakfast with his clerics at his Tehran compound, probably, and 8 dazzling pieces of the French crown jewels sat safely under lock and key at the Louvre. Oh, and for some reason we were all angry at Sydney Sweeney for wearing jeans. And in Cairo, President Trump stood on a red-carpeted stage flanked by 30 world leaders and international representatives to inaugurate the first ever Gaza Peace Summit. But about half an hour into that speech, his attention strayed from the Middle East to the leader from Budapest, standing far to his right.
Oh, Victor, where is Victor? Victor. We love Victor. Viktor, I call him. You know, I put the little accent on it. You are fantastic, all right? I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I'm the only one that matters. I endorsed him the last election he had, and he won by 28 points. So you're going to do even better this time.
I have 2 hard truths for POTUS. First, the accent is actually on the last name Orbán, not on Victor. And second, your endorsement is not, in fact, the only one that matters in Hungary, because already in October 2025, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's political future was very much in doubt. For 16 years, Orbán has dominated Hungarian politics by rewriting rules, by consolidating power, and by turning the country into what many have called an electoral autocracy. Along the way, he has positioned himself as Europe's leading nationalist, populist, and Donald Trump's closest ally on the continent, all the while cozying up with Russia and China. But today, his veneer of invincibility is cracking. Latest polling suggests that Orbán's main challenger, Péter Magyar, could outscore him by as much as 11 points on April 12th in what may be Europe's most consequential parliamentary election of the year. Magyar, formerly one of Orbán's closest allies, has succeeded with a hybrid message of anti-corruption and pro-transparency. But he's also enough of a nationalist and a social conservative to peel away disillusioned Orbán voters. His meteoric rise has upended Orbán's usual playbook, which relies on a splintered opposition and a monopoly on patriotic rhetoric. And now, with word that U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance will be making a last-minute stop in Hungary in the last few days of the election, it's become clear that the Trump administration is doing everything it can to keep Orbán's political life alive. But it may just be too little and too late. That said, Orbán's political demise, if it comes to pass, will not spell the demise of the far right in Europe, not by a long shot. Nationalist parties are currently in power in Belgium, the Czech Republic, Italy, Slovakia, Finland, Sweden. Elsewhere, they are polling strongly: France's National Rally, Germany's AfD, Poland's Law and Justice Party, and the United Kingdom's Reform Party among them. And together, they command roughly a quarter of the electorate across the European continent. Economic stagnation, declining real wages, and rising housing costs continue to squeeze younger generations across Europe, and they push them into the warm embrace of the far right.